You're in Network World's Hot Seat with John Gallant.
Welcome to Network World's Hot Seat, where we're looking for candid answers to our pointed questions. Rich Mavroganis, Chief Technology Officer and founder of vBrick. For the next 5 minutes, you're on Network World's Hot Seat. Are you ready?
I am ready. Great to be here.
Rich, what the heck is a vBrick? What does the name mean, and what do you do for customers?
Well, vBrick came from, as the name implies, video brick. So vBrick, and it's vBrick Systems, because in addition to making small, inexpensive, portable appliances, bricks if you will, we also make systems that deliver video for multiple applications in an enterprise network.
Okay. So tell me, what are the applications of the vBrick systems? What do people most commonly do with them?
Well, you know, what they most commonly do is communicate better. So whether it's an executive broadcast reaching all the desktops in an enterprise network or out over on the public internet, or security and monitoring, or video on demand to the desktop or to set-top boxes, there's a variety of applications. You know, I also sometimes find it amusing if you go into any corporation. You'll often find a security guard there, and if you ask him, he says, I'm responsible for all video, because he's got a little security camera there that he looks at. And you go to the marketing department, and perhaps they have some video conferencing equipment. If you go to the training department, perhaps they're doing post-production and creating training films of some sort.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's all the same thing. It's video. So vBrick provides products that just send video for multiple applications in a network. So it's a convergence product.
So I think there are a fair number of people who think video over the LAN and WAN is no big deal. You post it, you stream it, people access it when they need to. But what do you see are the challenges that people wind up with when they really move into video in the environment? What kinds of things do you help them deal with?
I think that the biggest issue people have is understanding network implications. So most people think that video is going to challenge their network. They're going to have a real problem with the network bandwidth.
Right.
And that's a perspective, I think, that people have because they expect video to come from the outside of the enterprise in. So video can certainly clog inbound, data pipes, T1s and so on. But vBrick principally operates inside the enterprise. So we have this great network citizenship for things like multicasting inside the network, and also deliver the video out on the public internet as well. So, I'd answer your question that the biggest challenge people have is overcoming the fear, uncertainty, and doubt that they have to deploy video. And there are thousands and thousands of vBrick customers successfully deploying very high quality, DVD quality and similar video, both live and stored.
So why is this best done with hardware and not in software?
Well, I think it depends on what you want to do. I'll certainly encode video in software, but I wouldn't expect to see a PC at the top of a telephone pole for security and monitoring, right? What vBrick's really claim to fame is very simple, very, very reliable equipment. So if you want to send video over the public internet or in your local area network 7 by 24 and have this network citizenship, which is terribly important, then you probably want to go for a hardware device that gives you that level of reliability.
That makes sense. So there's been a sense that we're always on the cusp of video taking off within corporations.
Yeah.
So we're always looking out at the year of video coming. Are we there? Are you seeing the use of video in corporations taking off?
Yeah, it's become a jacks are better to open. I think that we're seeing a tremendous upsurge in the use of one-way and two-way video inside the enterprise network. The reason for that, I think, is the relentless increase in the availability of bandwidth. I mean, not that many years ago, when you and I first started talking so many years ago, there was SNA, and I think 28.8 was called high speed right back then. Today with broadband and 10, 100 and 1,000 gig, 1,000 meg Ethernet everywhere, there's just plenty of bandwidth. So you're saying video being deployed for multiple applications.
That makes sense. So we've heard from Cisco that they're getting into video in a big way with their acquisition of Scientific Atlanta. and they talk about leveraging that technology in the enterprise. Does that concern you? How do you think that will affect your market?
Well, I think it's an interesting subject because I think what a lot of people think about when they think about video over IP, they think about either video conferencing, sort of
Right.
legacy H.323, not the greatest broadcast quality video, or they think of what is popularly called IPTV, meaning residential delivery for entertainment.
Right.
Right. And I think that's a lot of what the Scientific Atlanta does. I think there's a different proposition for people who wish to deploy video from the enterprise out. Let me give you a case in point. We've calculated that in January we saved close to $400,000. Rather than bringing all of our salespeople in for a annual meeting, we did video out to them, and we can reach all of our customers, our sales channel, our internal salespeople, just with one simple appliance, and provide live synchronized multimedia and so on directly
Right.
to them. I think the biggest fear people have, or the biggest problem, is that people don't know it's even possible to do what it is
Right.
that we do. So getting the word out is really important.
Sounds good. Final question, Rich. What's next for VBrook?
Well, I think more of the same, if you will. That is to say, VBrook was founded on a very simple proposition. When you go home after a long day of work, you may turn into a couch potato. You turn on the TV, you flip it on. It always works. And the quality of the video is exactly what you expect it to be.
Right.
We founded this company on the proposition of who would have thought it would be a good idea to deliver anything less than broadcast quality television. So the quality of the video improves. The system solution for more ubiquitous deployment for live and stored one-way and two-way improves. And in VBrook's future, you're going to see rollouts of some new technologies. H.264, also called AVC, is on the horizon from a video compression point of view, but also increased functionality for multimedia and larger systems propositions.
Rich Mavroganis of VBrook, you are now officially off the Network World Hot Seat. Thanks for joining us.
Great to be here. Thanks, John.